Alright guys, so today was the 1st of June 2025 and I went to my local Lego store to pick up a brand new Lego set that has just been released today. And the set I'm talking about is this brand new Lego vending machine. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, come on, this looks so cool. And of course, I had to pick up this Lego baby spaceman because it's so cute. Alright, and while we're here, let me show you a little bit what the store looks like here. There's a lot of like custom pieces, which is really cool as well. And of course, some newer Lego sets. This place is really well designed and has a lot of choices. You can literally find anything you want in here. And as you can see here, the owner of this store even added his own showroom where he put his favorite Lego sets on display. I spotted the Galaxy Explorer right in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna complete my purchase right now and I will see you back at home. Alright guys, it's been a while and I think I need to talk about this. So in 2022, I went to a Lego store and I saw the Galaxy Explorer. And I felt instant nostalgia. So I couldn't, I just had to get it. Mm, Once I got it, I brought it home, built it, and then at some point I went back to the Lego store to get some more. And I found this set right there. And I was like, man, I love those like colorful sets of Lego. And so I bought this some as well. And I guess I wasn't the only person to think that was pretty cool because people started to think, hey, how about I use those Lego Spaceman and build Everyone is Awesome or Every Spaceman is Awesome set. And I started doing this. And I was like, well, I feel like the colors are a bit off. So I decided to do my own mock because I felt like I wanted more color, especially like the new Lego colors that came out recently, in recent years, let's say. Um, and so what I came up with was this thing right here. Um, so all the hole you see right there, it's basically missing pieces. So Lego don't actually do those pieces right now. And what I did, I decided to add more colors and also make the base more sturdy. The original base for this was like this. So very small, very flimsy. And that was the original one I used for the set. But quickly I realized if I wanted to have like a good presentation for this, I needed to make it more sturdy. And so I switched to base plate like this. And I built this mock around those base plate. Obviously, not all spacemen have a color, or not all colors have a spaceman, have a classic spaceman. Some of them I'm missing, let's say the black one. So the black one, it's a pretty old spaceman that hasn't been re-released yet. So it's really hard to find one with like with the right as it with the color that is not fade off, basically. So there was another one that was released part of I think it was like classic minifigure series, but it was the logo is printed much lower on the chest, and that wasn't very great. So I didn't really get this one. Um, and then obviously those colors never came out as a classic spaceman figures. So I decided to just keep those. Like I just found a color that matched the one I added, and then I just decided to keep this one for now until Lego decide to like release this. This one, interestingly, the helmet was available from a set, but they never actually released any air tank or any torso for this one. So that was a weird one. They did release like a pearl, some kind of like pearl tank, so dark gray pearl. So it's a bit different color than this. But eventually, they hopefully they will release it at some point in the future. Um, the orange one was from a book, I believe, and I think you can find it in different sets. This color never been released as well. Yellow from the Galaxy Explorer, or maybe not from the Galaxy Explorer, from another set. I think it was like Benny set. This color never, obviously, has never been released before for Spaceman. This nether, this nether. This was from their exosuit. This one here. And there was like two astronaut in there, spaceman. Um, but they never really released with like the right helmet. So um this year or last year, there was a Monkey Kid set with like a little Easter egg inside with like the right helmet. So this is the right helmet now. And well, today is this guy right there. So this guy has just been released today from this set. So I will switch this one in a minute. And then we got those colors which I wish Lego released, but it was really one of those was really close. It was part of a competition to ask fans like what color they wanted, and I think this one was part of the roster. And then of course we got Benny, and then this was part of a multi set parts, so you could find those parts in like different sets. I think it was their Chinese New Year set, and then I think a minifigure um, series, and obviously those have never been released as well. Those colors here, and then this one was from something I forgot. I'll put it on screen there, and yeah, that's how I did my mock. So I made the mock using the Lego Studio software, and then I set it up so every time a new piece was available, the one that I didn't have, then it would remind me. And I love when I get an email saying like, "Hey, this new piece is available." So recently, this new piece right there became available. So this piece right there. So we're gonna switch this in a minute, and then we have another piece. This one, of course. I'm still waiting for those one to be made in this available in those colors, and obviously those. Recently, we got those one from the Monkey. Was it Monkey Kid set? And so we only need three more for on those colors. Now you might be asking, well, what happened to the other spaceman colors? Well, um, the other spaceman is there's a little issue with it, and I'm gonna show you this in a second. So the other spaceman we got recently was this guy. Um, the problem with this guy, the colors are dark blue, and dark blue is I'm really not a fan of this color because this color doesn't really go super well right there. I think it's way too dark. So if it was meant to be here, yeah, I don't think it would look good at all. Um, there in this set as well. You can find a gold version of this, and same thing. I think the gold version, it's not really going anywhere here. I don't feel like it's like it's match any of this like of my rainbow. on this mock. Um, One piece we got recently as well was from this as well. It was this piece right there. So now we got it finished right here. And then after today, we're still missing those two pieces right there. And then if you want to have a look around, it might look like this. So the side is really is trying to like stay in line with the Everyone is Awesome set from the for the board for the slide like this, and then the bottom is like this. So it uses those base plates I was telling you before. So two of those big base plates and then one small one. And then I did it that way because it's like much sturdier. And at the same time, you could attach it to a wall if you really wanted to. The bottom is like this, and it's much thicker as well. And I use this to just like fold fall off the side like this, which I think is way nicer when you want to display it like that. Um, and yeah, for those plates right there, the original plates were um, more of a square plates, which I started doing this at first, but I didn't really like the way it looked. I just felt it was like too busy. So we had these plates, and I think it was a bit too much. I didn't like it. I didn't like the look of it. So I replaced them by much longer ones wherever I could. Obviously, it's not possible everywhere, but I try to like as much as I could put longer plates wherever I could. So it's much smoother, and I really like the look of it. It looks much more clean, I think. Um, yeah. So hopefully Lego is gonna do those colors at some point. And if not, I think I might find a way to get those screen pad printed. Sorry. So this guy is gonna get switched in a minute. Personally, I really love those colors. So they're bright yellow or neon yellow, and then the neon pink or I think it's called coral. This color. So I really hope Lego at some point can make one of those, and that would be lovely, really. So I'm gonna open this guy up in a minute, and then I'm gonna switch this out, and then I'm also gonna add this new piece from this set just to complete this, and then we'll be back. All right, so we got back to here. And it's not in back two. Well, let's look for rubber balls. Not in back one. There we go. So we have one right there, but it's got a little print on it. That's not the one we want. There we go. That's the one we want. And then we can just start right there. Oh, beautiful. And that's one more piece. Oh yeah. Now let's see the new classic Spaceman. Okay, guys, I found it. So it's in back two, right there. There we go. I really love these colors. This color is very nice. Really love it. There we go. So let's build this guy. There we go. Let's not forget the oxygen tank. His little face right there. There we go. And of course, the helmet. Oh, beautiful. Looking good. Looking really good. Love it. All right, let's give the blaster to this guy. The print is slightly off, by not much, but it's slightly off. So later I'll see if I can, if the other one has the same issue. If not, I will just switch with the other one. But I love this color. This color is great. Love it. So this is the new addition to the collection. There we go. Of course, I will be building the new vending machine, Lego vending machine later. But for now, there we are. Beautiful. Just looks great. I also really wanted to talk about this color because this color is one of my favorite color. And obviously, right now I use like the pink tanks and the pink hands. Right now, unfortunately, Lego has not released the same color for the hands. Um, and at some point, I managed to find like a motorcycle helmet that was the same color. I had to remove the printing on it, but I think it's a good placeholder for now. And at some point, hopefully, we get those ends. At least I can change. Um, Hopefully, we'll see in the near future. But I really hope Lego does something with those colors because I feel that those colors are really good, really great. Very very playful, very vivid. I really love this color. I think they go great with like a playing kid experience. Like really, this is just wonderful colors right there. This and this one as well. Hopefully, at some point, like Lego would release their pants in these colors, as well as the ends as well, and that would make me really happy for sure. Um, right now, I use some kind of like air tank that was in some space set or something like this. And same thing for the helmet. The helmet I actually polish the top. So like the color, the pad printing there that was on it, just there. disappeared, and it looks much nicer like this. Obviously, it's a motorcycle helmet, but again, I'm really hoping Lego at some point release those parts in these colors because this color is really, really nice. I really love it. One of my favorite colors, my two favorite colors right there, and this one there. And that's it. Hopefully sooner than later, but it's Lego, you never know. This thing's going on from 1978 or 79, I believe, all the way to 2025. So it's Lego, you never know. And that's kind of like good as well. You know, you never know when to expect a new piece. It's always great when you get an email saying like this piece is available, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And every time I look at this mark, it just makes me happy. Um, and that's it. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. And yeah, feel free to do the same because this really brings me joy every time I get a new piece in the mail. And I'm really looking forward to the new colors. All right, guys. See you later.